Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's your favorite bakery owner here, Lucid Pie. I'm just kidding, I don't own a bakery, sadly. I'd love to. But anyways, I hope you all are having a good day today. I got something a little different for you guys today. I got a story instead of some gameplay. Been a little busy this week, but got a pretty interesting story for you guys today. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So this story takes place not too long ago. It happened on 420, so just keep that in mind throughout the story. But anyways, so me and my girlfriend, we were coming back from some town because we were picking up my tux for prom. By the way, I'm not in high school, so yeah, I'm in college. But anyways, so we're coming back, and we're pulling up to this intersection, and I could see this cop from a ways away. So, I make sure I'm trying to do everything right, like come to a complete stop and everything, and have my turn signals on, and trying to make myself look like a good Samaritan driver or some shit, I don't know. But, anyway, so as soon as we take a left on this intersection, this cop pulls out of his little area where he was sitting at, and, starts following us, and like immediately I just knew, like I just had the feeling, like like when you have a cop following you and like he's creeping up on you, like you just get that feeling like he's about to turn on his cherries. But he's still like a little good distance away, so I was like, oh shit, seatbelts, please, seatbelts. And my girlfriend's like, what? And I go, please put your seatbelt on, like I know what's about to happen. So sure enough, he comes up behind us and turns on his cherries. So pull off to the side of the road, and sit in there, put my truck in park, and sit there for a couple minutes before he actually gets out, and he shines his little spotlight on my truck, even though it's like daylight out. Not really sure why, but he comes up and he goes, all right, so I pulled you over for a reason today, and you're a Division 2 vehicle and you don't have mud flaps, and that's illegal. You need to have mud flaps. And I look at the cop and I go, really? I do? He has a little smirk on his face, and he goes, yeah, you do. You need mud flaps. And then he asks for my license and proof of insurance, but he doesn't ask for registration. I don't know why. Cops around here don't ever do that anymore. But I give him that, and then he asks for my girlfriend's ID as well. And he asks like what we're up to, what are we doing, and we tell him that we're just dropping off my tux for prom. And before he leaves, he doesn't ask us. He flat out says, when I come back, I'm going to have my dog circle around your vehicle because I got pulled over by a canine unit. So, like, he straight up just told us that. He didn't ask us. And before I could, like, even say anything, like, he just walked away. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, you can't just tell somebody that. You have to ask for consent first. But anyways, so we sat there for about 5 minutes before he comes back. And then he gives us our papers back, and then he finally asks us. He goes, do you consent to having my dog search around your truck? And I don't even know what his probable cause was. Like, there's no reason he should have like even asked me that. But anyways, like I wasn't trying to be a dick or anything, so I was like, yeah, sure, whatever, because I didn't have any weed in my car. And he goes, do you have any dope in your car? Any marijuana, roaches, doobies, anything of that sort? And just the way he said it, like it almost made me laugh. But I was like, nope, no, officer, don't have anything of that sorts in my truck. So he goes back to his truck. It takes the guy like 5 or 6 minutes to like just get the dog out of the car into my vehicle. And he circles around my truck like literally 3 times. Like this guy was just itching to find something on 420. And I don't know if this has like any correlation with it, but like the past 2 days before this, the high school at my town, like there's about a dozen kids who got busted for weed, for having it in their cars, because every like once in a while they'll just take the dogs through the student parking lot like at random times throughout the semester, which is kind of fucking dumb. But then again, like kids shouldn't be bringing the weed to school in the first place. Like you can't leave school to go to your car anyway, so like why even bring it? But anyways, so this dog circles around my truck 3 times, and on the 3rd time, this cop like points to a little like crack in between my door and the bed of my truck, and the dog fucking jumps up onto my truck and scratches my truck. Now, I didn't notice that, like, there would be a scratch, like, right away, but, like, I could just hear it. Like, it just sounded like he scratched it. And I was fucking real upset. So right after that, the cop, like, pulled the dog down, and then he's like, all right, you're good. And then he takes the dog back to his car, and then sitting there for, like, another 5 or 6 minutes, and then he finally comes back, and he goes, all right, I'm just going to give you a warning. I don't want to ruin your guys' prom, so just have a good day. I didn't even say anything to the cop. I didn't say, you have a good day, too. I just said, yep. And then as soon as he left, I just rolled up my window and pulled off. Now, the funny thing is when he pulled us over, like, as I was leaving, there's, like, 2 houses, like, just a little ways in front of us, and both of those houses had trucks in the driveways. Now, the funny thing is, one of them had mud flaps, the other one did not. Now, I didn't know what a Division II vehicle was, so, like, I was just taking the cop's word on it, like, okay, maybe I might need mud flaps, but, like, most trucks don't have those. So, you know, we get back to my house, I drop off my tux, and before we leave again, I pull up my phone and I look up what a Division II vehicle is and what it is classified as, and it turns out that Division II vehicles in my state only classify as vehicles that can hold over 10 people, vehicles that hold over 10 people, school buses, RVs, or trucks that can carry, like, cargo freight. So, like, it pretty much just means semi-trucks. And my Chevy S10 is none of those. So this fucking cop, like, bullshitted me, and it's fucking stupid. And I knew, like, it was just fucking dumb. Like, there's no reason he should have pulled me over for that. I don't need mud flaps on my truck. There's, like, 60% of the trucks in my town don't have mud flaps. I feel like he just wanted to pull me over and have his dog search around my vehicle because it was 420. But afterwards, I actually got out of my truck when we went to my house, and yeah, the dog fucking left 2 scratches on the side of my truck as the dog was coming down. So that was kind of fucking bullshit. But yeah, that pretty much ends the story there, guys. Like, it's just another reason why I fucking hate cops around here. I mean, like, there can be good cops, but most of the cops around my area are just fucking dicks. And I've only been pulled over 2 other times before this, so and they weren't for, like, anything that I did wrong. Like, it was just other bullshit reasons, but I could save those for other stories if you guys would like. But yeah. So to conclude, guys, if you guys like this story today, if you thought this was a nice little change of pace for the channel instead of having a gaming video, then definitely leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and let me know down in the comments below if you want more of this, and I'll see y'all later. Peace, peace.